Oh boy, YouTube, we're back. I went to the Canton Card show today. Spent around $200. Picked all this up. I picked up a couple nice cards. I was having trouble finding people that I could get stuff out of the value box and then kind of make a deal for a card they had. Some people just had a lot of high press stuff and didn't want to bother bargaining. A couple other people just had stuff I wasn't interested in the table. But I picked up a ton here. I mean, I got this slot right here, 200 cards, 75 bucks. What's that, right around 35-40 cents a card. So it was a deal. First thing I got right here, this is actually the last deal I had. This was 14 bucks. This has some dollar baseball cards in it and quarter football and basketball. Christian Gonzalez was a corner for the Patriots. You know, Mike Meyer was tight end for the Raiders this year. Josh Green's nice small forward. Nolan Gorman, he had a decent year last year. I picked up a ton of his stuff. I'm probably going to sell most of it. Bryson Stott, Freeman, more Gorman. And then these I just got, I thought, Blue Ice, Magic, Jalen Suggs is doing well for them. And then these Jerry Judys, and this was kind of the nice little snag I found for $1. Mercedes at a 99 rookie, Topps Gallery. Let's see if this one does anything. Mercedes had a huge start. I believe it was 2 years ago. He batted like 330 or 350 for the first couple months and kind of cooled off. Take a look at him. Next, I got this stack. This did include a nice Myles Garrett rookie out of 50. This one was, I think I got this for 35 and the rest were $5. That sounds right. Yeah. No, excuse me. The rest were $50 combined, so it was $15 for all this. But Logan Webb, who's been a solid pitcher, was one of the Cy Young candidates for Fractor, Phil Kessel out of $7.99. I really wanted this because I was a big Penguins fan when they made that run, and Kessel was my favorite player. Burns, Webb, another nice Webb. Jordan, Jerry Sneed. Just, you know, a lot of color. Look at this. Alex Bregman, 50-cent rookie card. It's just Brennan Marsh, Ozzie Albies, Corbin Carroll, Jack Swicki, Ryan Reynolds, and DJ Moore rookie wave. They get a new quarterback in Chicago, even though I don't think they need one. I think his stuff will be worth more, especially if they add a couple weapons. But all that for roughly 50 bucks. Can't complain. This lot right here, I believe this was 30? No, yeah, this was 15. This was 15. This was 30 cards, plus there was two in here. One was 30 and one was about 20. And I can't remember which is which, but I got all this. Jackson Smith and Jigba, NFL debut. Jordan Addison, a lot of color. Stuff, you know, you can flip for $1 or $2. This was out of 2022. Jason Dominguez. Ben Moreno. Ice. Bobby Witt. I think that's camo. Brian Branch. Jay Medea. Spencer Torkelson, he had a decent year last year. I don't think he had a high average, but I think he had over 30 homers, so I was kind of excited about him. I tried to pick up anything I could of his for under $1. Jalen Hyatt. Dobson, John Menchie, rookie out of $2.99. I mean, all this was 50 cents and I'm backwards, so let me flip these around real quick here. Kinlaw, Parkey. I mean, some of this stuff, it might sit. Some of this stuff you're kind of hoping will do better. Dotson was the #1 first-round pick a few years back. Tutu Atwood. I'm going to flip it around again. Isaiah Courier. Des Fitzpatrick. I don't know that he'll do much. I haven't seen any big stats on him. I think Burks is the better receiver there. And these are turned around. Here we go. And again. Logan Wilson. He's going to get a nice contract to stay in Cincinnati. Brendan Ayuk. I think he wants a contract right now. Curtis Mead. I think he's like number 50 in the updated thing I saw. This is Tatis's little brother, Farley, and these are just from football. Palmer, Nico Collins. So, all this stuff for 50 cents or a dollar, under a dollar. You gotta take a chance. And this lot right here was 30 bucks. There's a couple dollar cards on top here. Kaminga, Braum, Paul Bonchero, and Christian Morale. He had, I think, 26 homers last year, and I imagine he'll make the team. I don't know why he wouldn't, so set that aside. And then the rest of these were quarter cards. Marsh. A lot of color. Stuff I think that's kind of unique. Gets more interest. Gets people who maybe are team fans or collectors will buy it. Found a bunch of old Joakim Noah rookies. Chris Henry. Guys who are, Hall of Famers that maybe have a low-end rookie. John Minchie, Vernon Davis, Jay Cutler, Greg Jennings, Nestor Cortez, Corbin Burns, Yankees, Brett Beatty. All this stuff, now not all of it's going to sell for $1. Not all of it's going to sell at all. But, some of these guys get hot. You flip it for $2, $3 and you paid, a quarter, 50 cents for it. That's the name of the game right there. Most of this stuff's going up on eBay as fast as I can get it there for, $1 or $2. Jalen Green rookie. Even though it's base. Jalen Williams. Sagan, he is playing very well right now. That card will probably go up ASAP on eBay for $1 or $2, and I paid 25 cents for it. So stuff like this you find in bins all over the place. Some of these are base rookies. They might not, move at all. Other stuff, people see it and they want it. Kenzie Gore, Michael Bush, Ian Miller, Sean Murphy, Nico Horning, Royce Lewis, Mr. Grand Slam himself, Johnny Noel. This guy supposedly has crazy power. I think he was in AA last year. I don't know if he's going to make the team this year. George Kirby had a great start to last year, Vaughn Grisham. And like I said, that all was 30 bucks. So this is the big thing. This was $75. I got all these cards. Most of these were 50 cents, and then he cut me a deal at the end. James Gunn variation, Lance Newbar, Alvarez. When you get this type of color in cards, it's hard not to be like just ecstatic. Looking at some of these things, you're like, they want 50 cents for this? All right, I'll take a chance. Just now, these stars, the MLB, not a lot, but Grayson Rodriguez had a great start. Michael Harris second, Brett Beatty, and some of these guys I don't know anything about. They might be terrible. They might be bench guys. They might never get a shot at the end or Major League Baseball again. Other ones, be all stars. I'm hoping I got all-stars. Mike Massey, Pink, Dalton Kincaid, Tristan Casix, Isaiah Spiller. Desmond Ritter's one. I picked him up. I think he's going to get a shot next year. But, hopefully in some preseason hype, I can try to move the rookie cards I picked of him. And we'll see where that goes, but he's one that I'm a little more. This kid right here, Taj Bradley, he's supposed to be a freak. We'll see what I do with the Desmond Ritter stuff as time moves along. Yeah, a lot of this is base, and sometimes base sells, sometimes it doesn't. Nothing else. Put up a nice lot for whatever you don't sell after a couple months on eBay and move on. But yeah. It's fun doing the digging, especially when it's this cheap. How can you not just dig for as much as you can and try to find some winners? Here's the last stack. Bobby Witt, Mitchell, Aaron Rodgers, fireworks. I thought that would sell for $1 or $2. Sky Moore. Another, I don't know why I picked this one up, but I'm gonna go online. Nolan Gorman, Refractor. Yeah, that's the color special. I thought this card looked cool. Game Breakers, Barry Sanders. You gotta imagine that's worth $1 or $2. Grayson. Trey Lance is one that I'm seeing everywhere in the dollar bins. I might pick him up and hope he gets a shot somewhere. I don't have a lot of faith that he will, but you never know. Someone makes a trade to the Cowboys, they try to make a move. Wrong way. Brandon Marsh, Joe Ryan. And the last one I did not show is this bad boy. It's Justin Steele, Refractor rookie, All-Star game. He, I think, had 16 wins last year. It's coming out hot. That is everything I picked up, guys. I think everything was right around $200 for the day. Most of the stuff's going up on eBay. A couple things I'm going to add to the PSA submission list, which I'll be showing a preview of you guys before I submit in the next day or two here. But that's it, man. It was a good show. There wasn't a lot of the, kind of like I said, you either had your budget stuff, $5 and under bins, and then a lot of the tables just were, I mean, one guy went through like 5-10 of his cards, and I didn't have comps on all of it, but stuff that I thought would be under $35, he was selling for 60, 100, a couple $100. One card I thought, just in my base knowledge of it, was a Chubb RPA. He had at 170, and I was just thinking in my head, I'm like, that's got to be a $120 card. Just feeling wise, based off what I know about the market, but he said it was going for 170, and that's what he listed it at. So, and another guy had a Corbin Carroll PSA 10 Topps Holiday, good card, and he wouldn't come off it at $30, which that's fine. I don't know the comps on it, but people are asking if you're going to price your stuff like that. You don't want to make deals. That's fine. But so it was a little tougher today. But the dollar bins were there. I ran through them, got what I could, and it's going on eBay. Thanks.